So we are trying to discuss the spiritual wisdom. Every day we are going through, friends. So part of that today, we will try to understand about the self-love. What is self-love? Okay. So the such a great concept, which is very, very essential in everybody's life, which is highly important in order to progress spiritually. So in order to have the more and more, the faster growth in spirituality, my dear friends, self-love is highly important. So we should never ever neglect this self-love. So the word self-love looks very simple, my dear friends. Self-love. That means self means you understand what is your own self, your own self, you are loving. So from yourself, right? You are first of all yourself. You are the soul consciousness. That all we know. We are the soul consciousness. We are loving ourselves. So that's what we need to understand. How we can do this? How do we achieve the self-love? And what are the different ways to improve the self-love? So there are a lot of methods we need to discuss. Okay. So my dear friends, my dear masters, first of all, let's understand. So why do we born into this earth planet? How did we born into this earth planet? So we are the soul consciousness. We all know very well. We came from the Paripurnatma, our supreme consciousness, supreme intelligence, has a given birth to us, has a given opportunity to come to the earth planet through the mother womb. We are the individual soul consciousness, individual souls. We are all the individual souls who are living in the upper planes of existence, the different lokas, Urtva lokas. They are all called Urtva lokas. Upper seven worlds are there. All the seven worlds will accommodate all the great masters, right from the normal people to all the great masters. They're all existing in upper seven worlds, my dear friends. This is Bhuloka, where we are existing. Bhuloka means not only your earth. Bhuloka means there are seven lokas as such. All the souls, and we're all living in the physical form, we're all living in the soul form, energy form. All they'll be existing, all they'll be residing in seven different worlds. What are those? Bhuloka, Bhorloka, Suvarloka, Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. These are the seven lokas, seven different worlds. Okay. So that means we have this is something called physical world. This is called physical world Bhuloka. Bhuloka means it's a combination, it's a total, the summation of combination of not only Earth, all other planets, star system, galaxy system, all the universe, the entire universe, physical universe. I'm talking about physical universe. Generally, we think that Bhuloka means only this what's so-called Earth planet. No, it's not that. Bhuloka means is a combination of all the planets. The planet is Earth planet, maybe the other planets, which are all existing in this universe. There are many planets. How many planets? Infinite planets. How many stars? Infinite stars. How many universes? Multi-universes. Infinite universes. Anybody knows about it? Nobody knows. Who knows? Only Creator knows. Right? So such is the actual reality. That is the fact. That is the truth. So my dear friends, so this is called Bhuloka. Summation of all these things, all this so-called whichever is visible physically with the naked eyes. In fact, if it is not with the naked eyes, maybe if you use instruments, whatever you do it, right? That which are all formed with the help of atoms and molecules. They're all called, this entire thing is called physical universe, and also is also called the Bhuloka, my dear friends. That's what we need to remember. So once, just a second, my dear friends. So just power. Sorry. So I was trying to connect the power because it was showing less power. The battery was getting down. Yes. Right. So friends, so this is how we need to understand. So we took birth on the Bhuloka, in the Bhuloka, especially in the on the Earth planet, isn't it? So that's what we have done it. So this birth is given by the supreme intelligence. He has given the birth, and especially in the upper worlds, we know very well. We know very well. So what is the whatever the choice of birth, choice of parents, everything we selected with the help of our soul masters, soul guides, especially in the upper planes, where exactly it is going to happen in the causal world. In the causal world, the Karana Loka, my dear friends. So in the causal world, we all will be guided by our soul guides. Soul family will be there. Like how we live here, physical family, right? So in fact, there's a separate concept that all these worlds and each and every world, what all the things going to happen. Okay, it's a complete different subject. But I'll try to brief you. How did you come to the Earth planet? Why did you come? Okay. So now, in the causal world, we take birth. So by selecting our parents, by selecting all the situations, in fact, this physical body also. I will select my physical body also before coming here. There's no matter, it's not going to be cursed by anybody, it's not going to be given forcefully to you. It is selected by me in order to pay back my karmas, whatever the karmas I've done in the Bhuloka when I was living in the past life. I've done some karmas. So those karmas, in order to nullify them, in order to pay them back, I need to experience even some bad things also. Some disability, even some disability in my physical body will be selected by me. Suppose if I am a dumb person, if I am a deaf person, if I am handicapped person, whatever it may be, everything I select, the design complete blueprint of my physical body and blueprint of my and the design of my entire life is selected and fixed in the causal world. Then you come down to astral world, take the astral body, from the astral body gets into the mother womb, okay, mother womb as a soul consciousness with all these six bodies. Physical bodies developed here on the Earth planet through the mother womb with the help of Panchabhutas. This is how the birth is going to take place, my dear friends. Now, who has chosen this physical body? You have chosen. You means whom? You are the soul. You are the soul consciousness. It means, friends, so you loved yourself. It means you are so interestingly you want to grow, you want to evolve with respect to soul. With respect to soul, you want to evolve. Am I audible? Somebody is telling is not audible. One second. One second.
Yes.
My voice is clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Not clear, sir. Not clear.
Not clear.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Clear? Okay, fine. Right. Friends, so in the upper planes of existence, we selected this physical body, this entire situations around us, the situation we are going through day to day, and the kind of life we are living here. Who has selected this? That's we need to understand, my dear friends. There is some sound is coming here. Let me switch off for the time being. I'll be meeting you, all of you. Right. So when we have selected the situations, when we have selected the physical body itself, our soul has selected this physical body, design of the physical body, design of your life. It means how you will be when you come to the Earth planet. So with whom you will be living, who are your parents, who are your friends, and how all these situations will be around you. Everything is selected by you. So that is why I'm trying to say once again, I'm trying to remind all of you, let's remind ourselves how interestingly you are chosen in the upper world. Why do you curse after coming here? Somebody says that, I'm handicapped, I am deaf and dumb, it's my karma. It's like, so I have to suffer like this. So somebody born as a very black color, somebody born as a, different the colors and different nature. Every lot of varieties will be there. how we appear here in the physical form. So nothing to worry on that. So we don't need to worry. We have to love ourselves. The reason is you interestingly, you have chosen everything. You are selected. So let's say, for example, you go to one shopping mall. You choose. So this is what I wanted. No, you choose everything. You choose and bring it to your house. Do you love it or not? You will throw it out after coming here to the house. Once you selected different items. You bring back to house. Then you love them definitely and use them and you become happier, isn't it? Everything, whatever you bring, right from the household things to the electronic gadgets, whatever it may be. Very interestingly, you go for a shopping, you bring everything to the house, and then you experience them, and you feel happy also. Similarly, you have chosen your physical body. Nobody else has forced you. The reason being, you have some karmas, you have some learnings here. You want to, I mean, for that particular life, I'm telling you, for one particular life, you have chosen your physical body, how it should appear, and what way it has to be. See, for example, let me show you one example. By the time of birth, a kid is having some cancer. By just after birth, some kid is having some disability, like inside the womb itself, some organs are not working properly. They come out of the womb, right? So then that disability will be permanently there for lifelong. So what is that wrong they have done? What is that wrong somebody else is not done? This particular soul has done, because in the previous life he has done that negative karmas. So he with the help of soul masters, the soul guides in the upper planes of existence, the different world, the Urthaloka, that is Karan Loka. He has selected it. Let me take my body like this. I want to go through my entire life, then I clear my karma and then come back. That means, for example, you might have broken somebody's leg, you might have cut somebody's leg in the previous life. Let's say, just an example I'm giving. And he has completely, he has cut off somebody's leg in the previous life. In this life, what happened? He has to suffer that he doesn't have leg. The entire life. You just go through the entire physical world. You are seeing, right, in front of the temple, somebody will be sitting and begging. They have no hands, they have no legs properly. All this doesn't happen accidentally. It doesn't happen accidentally. This is what everybody has to remember. So when you choose something and you bring it here, there's so much interest, so much interest. What interest? You want to evolve. You want to evolve your own soul. How do you evolve your soul? When you really love your body, right? When you love whatever you have chosen, the physical body and circumstances also. See, and after coming over here, my husband is not cooperating with me. He's always an angry person and he doesn't help me. You'll be complaining so much. No need. There's no question of complaining now. Already you have chosen it. This is what you have chosen in the upper world. Your husband is going to be like this. Your children is going to be like this. Okay. But only thing now, you have a free will. How to act and how to react. Whether you want to respond, you want to react. That's it. That is within your hands. That's called free will. Okay. The situations are fixed. It's like this. For example, I'm going to Mumbai. Okay. My company has decided a itinerary of my travel to Mumbai along with all the group of people. Now we're all going to the Mumbai. So when you go to Mumbai, in the Mumbai also we have fixed all that program every day. This so and so hours will be here, so and so hours will be like this. Like if you go to the picnic, what happened? So you'll be always fixing the timings of each and every place, isn't it? That itinerary is fixed. Okay. The itinerary means the major events are fixed. After going there, what happened? If you don't like something, you will cancel it and then you take other thing also. You have a choice, right? But your company has booked your ticket, coming ticket, going ticket, isn't it? And after getting down into that particular destination, the programs and the events are fixed. But events can be modified also, isn't it? You have that the capacity to modify, or you have that eligibility to modify. Similarly, after coming over to the on the Earth planet, my dear friends, our eternity is fixed. Coming ticket is coming time is fixed. Going time is fixed. In between, all the events are fixed. Right from your childhood, your adulthood, and then getting marriage, who are the children is going to come to you. The children is also like you have some karmic bondage, so-called karmic bondage, karmic debt is there with the children. That's why they come to you. They don't come just by accident. You have not done anything to come here. They have selected you. They have selected you because they have some karmic debt or karmic bondage of earlier life. So that's why they come and stay with you. Okay, you have to pay them back, or they have any debt, they'll also pay back to you, whatever. So finally, what happened? All these events are fixed: your childhood, your adulthood, and marriage, and your children, and then how you did your life. But in between, so in between, no, when you are as a child, you are growing. What all the various arts you will be learning? What are your interests? How you want to grow yourself. All these things are within your hand. You can modify, right? You want to learn some arts, you want to learn some music, poetry, whatever it may be. On this earth planet, 64 arts are there. 64 arts. What do you want to learn? That's all depends upon your free will, which you feel so better, which you feel so happy. Start doing it. Okay. Somebody want to, by looking at his father, he want to become an engineer. So he start doing a lot of hard work and trying to learn mathematics from childhood, and then slowly he become an engineer. That's all. So that's how, that is your choice. You can also become a doctor. Instead of engineer, you can also become a doctor. Who stopped you? It's all your choice. But one thing is very sure: who is the wife is going to come to you, that is fixed. Who is the husband is going to, that is also fixed. You can't change it. Okay, you can't change it. So this everything. These particular, all the major events are fixed, my dear friends. And that's why I'm telling you, whoever comes to you in part of your life, never ever repent, never ever blame, never ever judge, never ever complain, never ever, don't do that. Okay. The reason is we have selected very much. Knowingly we have selected, but with the soul awareness, not with the body awareness. We were not the body, we were the soul. Like how we are talking here. So how we talk here in the upper planes of existence, your all soul family was there. With the help of soul guide family, you are chosen entire, the complete blueprint you have chosen and come here. Now, whatever happened, that's why in spirituality, always we say one thing: first accept. Go on, accept. Whatever happens, yes, whatever happens, whether it's good situation, great situation, the great success or failure, the weeping, crying, everything, accept it. Even if you get weeping or crying, do it, but don't stay with it. Don't stay and stick to that. Come out of that. Realize your mistakes, or realize the next course of action, like that. So that is the way you have to move on. So once, my dear friends, once you accept it, what will happen? The acceptance gives a lot of so-called peace inside you. If you don't accept, the kind of turbulence starts within the mind. Lot of turbulence starts. That's what I try to explain you. If you accept, it creates a lot of peace. If you get a peace, a lot of creativity. If you get the creativity, you get great solutions. If you get great solutions, you feel happy and you live happily. So this is a sequence. The first thing is, whatever happens in your life, whatever happens. So first, be in acceptable mode. Once you accept, then it creates a lot of peace in your life. Okay. So that means you accept it. You accepted it. You accepted others. You accepted yourself also. This is what we need to do. The moment you accept, then what it comes? Lot of peace of mind. Okay. Peaceful life. It happens. Once you get a peace, what happens, friends? Then immediately you have peaceful mind, out of peace of in your own inner side, you get a lot of creativity, highest creativity. The creativity will be super. So out of creativity, you generate some solutions for your problems. What are the problem it may be? Physical problem, mental problem, your family problem, whatever it may be. You get right solutions out of the creativity. Okay. So now, so once the creativity came, once the creativity came, solutions came. Once the solutions came, what happened? Apply the solution, get the answer, get the response, and get the solution. When the solution is applied and implemented, then your life will be always happier. This is how we need to lead the life on this earth planet, my dear friends. There is no other the great great technique, or there's nothing so very highly difficult thing. It's very simple. The journey is very simple. Only thing is we complicate with the help of our own turbulent mind. We will be always leading the turbulent mind and agitated mind with a lot of anxiety. That's what I was keep telling. Your Manomaya Kosha is carrying all this, so-called frustration, the anxiety, depression, kama, krodha. So there are a lot of greediness, a lot of attachments, mohatva. So a lot of things, all these, so-called all the Arishet workers, so many other qualities, whatever is occupying your mind, which is what making you into the lot of troubles. So that you are getting into troubles basically because of all this, so-called the different characteristics what you are keeping in your mind. So my dear friends, what I would like to bring a point here. So you have selected your body, your own physical body, how it has to be, how it has to appear, and how it has to react, how it has to the complete looking and the operations of different organs, everything was selected, come here. Okay. So love it. Always love it. Say that. So I love you so much. Who have to say? You as a soul conscious, you have to say. Not the body has to tell you back. Body is the one which you have chosen. Like you went to the one supermarket and you have purchased the item. Now you are the boss. You are the boss of that item. Now who is the boss of our body? I am the boss. Who is that? My soul consciousness. My soul consciousness is the boss to the body. Of course, mind is nothing. Mind is like a liquid. So like a liquid form. Anytime it evaporates. Don't worry about mind. Mind comes and goes. When mind is like a software. What is that? Software. Software means if you delete the program, it will go immediately. Okay. It doesn't exist physically, right? So that's not a big problem. Only thing is, of course, the conducting mind. That's again one more, like it's a different, the complete altogether different great wisdom. How do you conduct the mind? Keep it calm and quiet. So should not have any kind of a negative, all the negative attitudes and negative vibrations. Everything has to be avoided. All this we keep learning it. That's what we call it as a cleansing of Manomaya Kosha. So that's a different part. But what I'm trying to say is, so the physical body, what you have, you possess now, like like a motor vehicle, what you possess. We also now, your soul has got one physical body. So within which you are living now. You are living in the physical body. You brought the physical body. You created the physical body. Who was created? You only created. You only created with your own blueprint, what you prepared, what you got prepared with the help of your great guide, soul guides. You have prepared it. That blueprint has generated this physical body. So I have to love this physical body. There's no go. There's no other go, my dear friends. There's no other way. We have to love. We have to love because we chosen it. That's why I always tell you that self-love is highly, highly, highly important. If you don't love, my dear friends, if you don't love, you can't love anybody else. That's also very important point. Let me tell you, Jesus Christ, what he says. Love thyself, love the neighbor thyself. What is the meaning? Love thyself means you first love yourself. Love yourself. And love the neighbor like you. Love the neighbor also like you. What he says. So that is a mantra. That is a mantra for everything on this earth planet, my dear friends. See, the moment I love myself, what happened? A lot of respect it generates. However I appear, I may be, physically I'm not good. I'm not be so looking not so great. All this, that's okay. That's all okay for me because so I selected this physical body. I have to be completely happy. I am already happy. I have to be happy. That is where, my dear friends, when you start loving yourself, every cell within your physical body, right? It is going to operate with the greatest vibrations. So we keep telling the law of forgiveness, the law of gratitude, right? Isn't it? So many things we have been discussing. So whatever law of forgiveness. So that means we forgive others. We ask for forgiveness. We also forgive them. With this also, what happened? You clear a lot of your mental all the mental conditionings, especially, and a lot of blockage in the mental manomaya kosha. Your manomaya kosha will get cleansed, mind gets cleansed because you forgive the other people, and you also ask for the forgiveness. Everything will go out of you. All the negative vibrations will be expelled out. Similarly, my dear friends, whenever you love yourself, that means when you are physical, when you as a soul consciousness, first you are loving your physical body. Whenever you love your physical body, what happens? It shows the kind of a health, whatever the health it can maintain. That each and every cell health will be so great, my dear friends, because you are appreciating every time you are appreciating. Even for example, with this physical body, with your mind, let's say, who are going to be listening what? Your soul is going to guide intellect. Intellect is going to guide mind. Mind is going to guide the physical body. This is the order. So no, now who is the super boss? Super boss, your soul consciousness, under which your mind and intellect. Then this mind and intellect also in the intermediate boss. They together, put together. And then, so this intermediate boss is going to maintain the physical body. So now you understand. With this order, what happens is ultimately whatever soul consciousness make each and every thought, right? With your because of your gunas, past life gunas, and your samskriti, because of that, thoughts will be keep generating. Okay, if at all you got a soul evolutions had to happen. You are not in the baby soul, you are in the maybe matured soul or old soul. What happened? The kind of thoughts coming from the consciousness will be so great, will be always highly amazing, and like miraculous thoughts will be coming always. So that what happened, they come down to the physical body, and then physical body start implementing it. That's how this happens. The whole flow of the life, it happens like this, my dear friends. So now, so that's what happens is whenever you know anything, any kind of a the so-called appreciation, you pass it. Appreciation and loving yourself. Loving yourself is appreciation, basically. When you appreciate yourself, whatever you do, even sometimes you have done a mistake also. You have done a mistake. Say yourself, okay, I love you, and definitely it's great. You say it's a great, I love you. Even you do mistake. But what happened in that point of view? But of course, there is always a learning from every mistake. The learning is there from every mistake. Beside the mistake, there's a learning always. That has to carry forward. That's not a problem. But whenever you do small mistake, then you are going to, you yourself is going to self-torture. I observed many people like this. They self-torture like anything. The moment they're torturing, my dear friends, what will happen? The entire cells will be get confused. What is this, this man is doing? So, he's scolding me, he's himself is torturing, all these things, So cells gets confused, and then cells starts vibrating, negative vibrations will be happening. Then slowly, what happens, my dear friends? The amount of immunity power will get down. Amount of immunity power will come down heavily. Then obviously you get the diseases. See what happens? Because of lack of self-love, it has transformed into the physical disease now. It may be mental disease also. It may be mental disease also possible because of lack of self-love. You have to appreciate always. You have to say, thank you, my sir, thank you, my dear, thank you, my dear. For example, with your physical body, you won some medal, you won some game or a sport, and you written examination and you got great marks. See, whatever on the physical planet, who are going to conduct your mind and body, that's all. Your mind, body, intellect. Maximum these three. These three, obviously, like a pity. You have to show some pity, and you always have to pat them. You have to pat them. You have to appreciate them. You have to thank. You have to always thank. Maybe small achievement. It's okay. What happened? What is the problem? Like this life is there, next life is there. So many lives are there. What is the problem? Why you are running behind something, and why you are putting this physical body and mind into a lot of trouble? Because of comparison with somebody, that see that person has brought one, very good car, and he has earned a lot of money, and he became so rich person. And then what will happen? You are putting your physical body and mind into trouble again. So should not do that. Okay, ourselves also should not torture. First of all, ourselves we should not torture. Similarly, whenever you don't torture, when you are a blissful person, see, whenever self-torture is not there, whenever there is a lot of self-love, first thing what happens is your vibrations will increase. Your aura will be strengthened. You'll be so, highest amount of vibrations out of you. You'll be emitting. You'll be emitting like, the highest amount of, the so-called, you can say like the great light, the brightest light will be emanated from you. So when this is happening, what happens? So around you, all the people are there in your family, wherever you do satsang, all these things, right? All the people around you, they all receive the great amount of light from you. That's how the living master is going to enlighten many people around him. How? First of all, he has got a greatest self-love. See, for example, Gandhiji used to cut, onion slowly, vegetable slowly. Do you think that work has to be done by him? And do you think are you going to appreciate that work? But he appreciate himself. He love it. He love it. He love it doing small things also. Friends, so this how what happens now. So let me tell you. So small thing or big thing, whatever it may be, appreciate your learn to appreciate smallest thing also and biggest thing. If bigger thing comes into our life, big success, fame, name, let it come. No need to be overwhelmed. No need to be overwhelmed. No need to be, like making your ego or fight, getting, upright. Don't do that. Whatever comes into your life, accept it. Whatever don't come, accept it. Comes little bit, accept it. Nothing today, no food, accept. Today, lack of sleep, accept it. Today, somebody has not rewarded you, no problem, accept it. Your boss has scolded you, accept it. For everything, acceptance. Acceptance is the answer. If you start accepting every situation, to start forgiving everybody, start forgiving yourself, start forgiving others, start accepting yourself, start accepting others. This all going to be leading to the so-called self-love. Self-love starts happening in a bigger, in an extreme format whenever you do all these act of practices, my dear friends. Gratitude. Show the gratitude to the universe. Today, I'm talking to you. I'm so grateful to this universe. I'm so grateful to the Almighty. He has given me this opportunity to talk all of you and to share the knowledge, whatever the wisdom I receive, to share the wisdom, whatever I have is within me. It's a great, I'm so grateful. I have a lot of gratitude towards the universe, towards the Almighty. So, like these friends, every time you have to keep telling the gratitude. You got a smallest advantage from other person, just say thanks to him. Say thank for everybody. Your father, your mother, your brother, whoever helped you, say thank to him. Immediately say thank to him. With this, what happens? Let me tell you. So there is an advantage. So not that they are going to be, of course, they may feel happy, but before that, I'm telling you, your cells will start vibrating with a highest amount of, lot of bliss will happen. So the moment you say happy, the moment you say thank you not to others, the first and foremost advantage is your cells within your body. Even if some cells are died, I'm telling you. So there is one book called, the Heal Yourself book written by Louise Hay. Louise Hay, she's what happened? So her life you take in the very earliest age. That lady, she's a wonderful lady, and she has written so many books. Of course, she's she's a healer, the healer, so great healer also. And at the lowest age, she got, probably I think a rape or something happened in her life. Some bad incident happened in her own life. With that, the great incident, it has gone into subconscious mind. At her lowest age, it happened, that worst incident. Then it has gone into her subconscious mind. Then what happened? By the time 60, I think so. By the time 60, she got cancer. She got cancer. She was suffering a lot. But what happened, with this so-called forgiveness, acceptance, and the self-love, with all this act of, all these great, characters, with which what happened is she came out of that illness. She cured the cancer also, my dear friends. She cured the cancer successfully without any medicine. Let me tell you, what is going to happen is the moment you express thanks to others, you appreciate yourself, whatever the small act also, you appreciate yourself for everything. Say thank to your physical body. Say thank to your mind. Right? It's a wrong or right, doesn't matter. But the only thing is we have an attitude of always cursing ourselves. Always cursing ourselves and scolding ourselves. No, I could have not done this. I've gone wrong something. So after torturing ourselves, what we start to do? We start torturing my children also. Start torturing your husband also, or wife, or whatever. So you start torturing your co-partner. First thing is you didn't learn of appreciating yourself. You didn't show any self-love. So beyond that, you have gone to the next extent now. Next extent is you start scolding others, you start blaming others, you start complaining about others. with all these things, what happens? Your cells are in a great confusion. The lot of disorder happens within your own cells, my dear friends. Now you tell me from where does you get the health now? How you are supposed to get the health? It's highly impossible, I'm telling you. So only the health, the best physical health or mental health is only possible only when you appreciate yourself, you forgive others, you always express your gratitude for the smallest or biggest, whatever the help you receive from other people or from the universe. Right? So with this kind of this kind of lifestyle, this kind of, if you are able to inculcate all these kind of qualities within your life, my dear friends, your life will be so beautiful and always your journey will be so blissful without any doubt. Only thing is we are not doing it. We take so lightly all these things. What happens is we happen to live mechanically, so mechanically. We never happen to live so energetically. We never worry about the energy. We forgot about we forgot the thing that we are the energy beings. We forgot that note. But we are the energy beings, we are the spiritual beings, everyone of knows. But in the implementation, when you go into the ground or reality, then you forgot that. Because you have forgotten all these things, whatever so-called the best practices, you also forgot them. For a smallest thing, I've seen some people, for a small thing, they get so much hunger. And they feel that that's also great for them. He has got so much anger and he has applied on somebody, and then out of that, he tried to feel that I have made him, I made other person to let get down. So lot of this ways. So this is called sadism. Many people try to apply the sadistic nature on other people. So that is why, friends, I'll tell you, if you go into the more and more depression, it leads to cancer. Do you know this? If you go into the more and more depression, basically I'm telling you, more and more depression, then your heart will get a problem. And heart attacks, all the heart problems, all these things will happen because of the depression in the mind. And for example, you are showing anger, jealousy on all the people, everybody around you, then you are going to get the cancer, no doubt about it. You means like everybody, every one of us, the humanity, I'm referring to humanity here. So that is happening. That is why you see so many cancer cases now. What we feel is, of course, along with this, what happened? Our lifestyle, our food style also gone bad. That's for sure. We have to accept now. We have to accept. So that is aggravating again. See how the cancer comes is because you are showing angry on somebody, every person around you. Always for small thing, big thing, you are getting angry. So that is the nature. That nature has become part of you now. Because you don't know meditation, you don't know the spiritual wisdom, you don't know the real, you never understood the real form of you. What is your true form? What is the exact reality? What is the truth? You never understood because you don't have Gnana, you don't have that so-called spiritual wisdom within you. Then what happened? You'll be operating with whatever you know, you'll be operating with those kind of the samskara, gunas. How the gunas comes? Gunas, all the samskaras, qualities comes from the earlier lives. So with those things, you are leading your life. Now this life also you are going to waste unnecessarily. This life also you are going to waste it. Simply you are going to dump it. Where you are dumping it? Dumping in the debris. Unnecessary you are going to waste it because you are not acting with the wisdom. You are acting with the ignorance completely. So that is my friends. What I try to stress here, one thing is the self-love is highly important. If you do self-love, you love yourself, definitely all your cells within the physical body, they will be realigned. Even if there is a disease, let me tell you, with the act of self-love, just go on, sit, just go in front of the mirror, look at your own eyes, you have to focus your own eyes, not like looking at here and all that. No. So all that you should not do. Just go in front of mirror and look at your own eyes and then keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, your body. Your body. You have to keep on saying thank you, thank you. Because it is serving you. Who is serving you? You are a consciousness, you are a big boss. Who is giving, who is serving you? all the time on this planet Earth. You are, you are enjoying food, and you are enjoying means you. I mean, your consciousness. Of course, the consciousness only has got the intelligence. This body doesn't have intelligence. Okay, it has got minimum intelligence, but it is driven by so-called consciousness, or you can say mind environment. Mind is also part of consciousness. You are the owner, you are the boss. Okay, so what happened? This physical body is serving you. It is a servant for you. When he is a servant for you, what you have to do? Whatever small thing he does, say thank you. Say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. If you keep telling that, what happened? The servant will feel so happy. Who is the servant? The physical body. Within the physical body, who are living? 50 trillion other servants are there. 50 trillions, the little servants are there. Looks like this. This looks like a physical body. This looks like a big servant. One servant, one head of the all the other servants. How many servants are there? Little servants. 50 trillion other little servants are there within you. They also feel so happy, because this physical body is a big servant. You got the patting, right? You got appreciation like this. You got a great appreciation. Then all the cells, so they're also little servants, no? They also feel, oh, so great. I got great appreciation. I'm so happy. Now, like they dance. All the cells will be dancing all the time. See, just see one example I'm telling you. So take any person, whenever he does small help, also say thank you, namaskar, all these things. Then how the feeling of the other person? How does he feel? He feels so happy within his heart. Immediately, the entire cells of his body, his own body, will be dancing. All the cells will be dancing with a joy. See, tell my dear friends, I will tell you the purpose of our birth, first of all, to stay happy and healthy and with anand, with a bliss. We need to live here with a great amount of bliss all the time. That is our purpose of life. There is no other purpose of life. Becoming a doctor, becoming an engineer, become something else. I become a master, a great yogi. I'm a shoemaker. What is the problem? What is the problem for anybody? I'm a shoemaker, but I'm living with my uttermost consciousness. I am living with infinite consciousness, infinite awareness. My consciousness and awareness is infinite. But I'm a shoemaker. What is the problem for me? I have no problem. Shoemaker is my just profession in order to have some physical food. I want to earn some physical food for my living, the day-to-day living. I do that, and I also equally and greatly respect like any other work. So that's what this is how it goes, my dear friends. So that is why this self-love is going to be such a great phenomena. I'm telling you, self-love is only sufficient in order to cure any disease. Bring anybody to me, in front of me. Bring anybody in front of me. So I'll make sure that they first getting the act of self-loving. Act of self-loving as much as possible. I make them to learn, first of all, for a small thing or big thing. Because this servant is a servant, right? What your servant? For example, in your house, a servant is cleaning, servant is doing everything. At the end of the month, you give some money, and you also say thank you so much for your great help for me. So how she feel? She feels so nice. Next day, what happened? She does more work, isn't it? She listens to you properly. So that's the same way. This physical body is a servant for your soul. Soul is the boss, and physical body is servant. Is serving you. Say always thank to him for a small thing or big thing, whatever it may be. Now that is going to take care of your mental health, physical health, and no limitation. Any disease matter. Name any disease, it will be cured. Name any disease. Write it down. No, 3 months, 3 months, just 3 months. You just go on practice the self-love in front of mirror. Stand, then say thank you, say thank you. I mean, you are telling thank to whom? Your physical body. Not thanking some mirror or thanking somebody else here. You are thanking, you are giving namaskar or thank you to your physical body, because it is really serving day in, day out. It is taking you from one place to other place. It is taking you from one place to other place. It's taking you to movie. It's taking you to different into the nature. It is showing you everything. As a consciousness, can you go anywhere? Can you travel? Is it possible? As a consciousness, can you travel anywhere without your physical body? You can't do it. You require this physical body. Your servant is very much required. So appreciate him, love him, love him so as much as love as possible. Show him, give him, spread your love. That's called love thyself. This act is called love thyself, my dear friends. Now come to the point. So now when you love yourself, when the love you are showing to yourself, why you have to love? That's what I explained till now. Okay. So love thyself. You have done the love thyself. Now what you need to do? Love the neighbor thyself. Love the neighbor also thyself. It means what? You are also going to love equally the other person, equally how you like, how you loved yourself. Similar love you are giving to others also. You are also loving your neighbor. Neighbor means what? Don't think that only human being is your neighbor. Neighbor is your animals, your birds, your plants, all this which is around you. You're also loving them. Now, what happened? When you love others also, your inside cells itself, in your body, your own cells is going to be dancing again, because the other person or other life being, the other life being or other person is equal to you. You know very much. All your cells has got intelligence. What intelligence it has got? Everyone is equal. Mamatma sarvabhutatma. First thing is Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi means I am Brahma Padartha, I am Atma. Then all around me is also Atma, is also called Brahma Padartha, Atma Padartha. Then what happened? So I'm loving the neighbor means Mamatma Sarvabhutatma. That is where again your own selves, my dear friends, they feel so happy, joyful, blissful. Then you can't expect the kind of a joy overflow about you. Overflow, from you, the kind of a bliss which is going to overflow, the kind of a light which is, emanating, generating from out of your own physical body is so great. That's how you become a universal man. You become a great master. You become an enlightened person. You get the so-called nirvana. Imagine just act of these two practices. One is love thyself. Second is love the neighbor thyself. These two itself, if you are doing perfectly, you get enlightened. You get the mastery. You become a master. What is stopping you? Tell me. This two itself is enough, more than enough for us to become a master. Of course. So to do this also, we need wisdom. We need wisdom. So, my dear friends, so act of improving self-love, and the self-love, in order to make it more and more amplify the self-love, what is one and only one tool, the best tool for us given by all the great masters of the ancient India, that is meditation. Friends, the meditation is the one which is going to improve your self-love to the highest extent, to the greatest extent, I can say. How it is going to do? Because you are going to switch off the mind. That means you are no more bothering. So otherwise, what happens? Some negative thoughts keep coming. Negative thoughts keep coming. From where it comes? From your own consciousness. Because of what? Your past gunas, your own culture. What is your samskara? The previous janma samskara, previous birth samskara. I am a very bad person. In this life also, I will have that qualities. I keep generating some bad thoughts. When the bad thoughts are coming, what happens? Your mind will suffer, your body will suffer. Your mind will suffer, your body will suffer. Then are you showing self-love? You are torturing, no? With your thoughts, what you are getting in Manomaya Kosha, all these negative thoughts, negative vibrations, you are torturing your physical body. Ultimately, it's going to get into self-violence. In fact, then where is the question of self-love? That is why we switch off our mind. We switch off our Manomaya Kosha. I cleanse the Manomaya Kosha. I keep it empty so that my physical body feels so happy, so rejoiceful, rejuvenated, refreshed, and then so joyful, blissful. All my cells will be so happy inside, because unnecessary thoughts are not coming. Unnecessary, negative vibrations are not introduced to me. My the physical body, my boss is looking after me so nicely. They feel, your own cells will be telling, your own cells will be communicating within them. So my boss is so nice, no? He's a great boss. He doesn't do anything wrong to me. He doesn't give any negative thoughts, negative vibrations. He's cut off everything. He's a he's a peaceful boss. They feel that. They feel that. That's how, friends, all the yogis and masters, they are living with that consciousness. They are living with that, the act of self-love. That is the act which improves the self-love, which show the self-love is meditation, dhyan, my dear friends. So that is why we always need to practice this meditation all the time in our life, whenever possible, how much of the time possible, so that what happens is you are not going to give any kind of a violence. Instead, you are going to give the greatest love to yourself. You are going to give greatest love, the greatest so-called, the greatest amount of energy you are supplying to your own, all the cells. All the cells will be much, much happier. When the cells are much, much happier, they do their activity, their functionality in the greatest manner, then what will happen? All the organs will work very effectively. All the organs will function at the optimistic level it works. So, like that, what happened, friends? Ultimately, optimistic performance of your cells, optimistic performance of your organs, optimistic performance of your entire physical body. Your eyes will never go bad. Your teeth will not go bad. Okay, and your so-called your skin will be glowing always. Your skin will be glowing always, right? And you don't have obesity problem. If it is there, it will go. If there is a cancer, it will go. If there is diabetes, it will go. Everything will go out. That's how this act of self-love, the act of meditation is going to resolve every problem. Physical problem, mental problem, everything will be solved, my dear friends. So that is why the self-love, that is the self-love, in order to give self-love, you want to give self-love to yourself, the one of the only one tool, the best and very, very useful tool for us, all of us is meditation, 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 dhyan, dhyan, dhyan. Okay. Yes, friends. So let's do meditation now. Okay. Right. All of us, please sit in the meditation. We'll be doing another 15 minutes because already time is more. Everybody, go to the meditation posture. Cross your fingers like this. Cross your legs like this. And sit comfortably on the chair, on the floor, or on the bed, wherever you sit. Sit comfortably. Okay. And you have to close your eyes. You must be closed eyes. You should not keep the open eyes until I say, okay, do not open the eyes. Now you have closed the eyes. Everybody has closed the eyes. Start observing a natural breath, my dear friends. So what we'll do is, we'll do only 5 minutes after this. Then we go for the holistic lifestyle because of lack of time. Already we have done meditation, but now one more time we are doing. The reason is, we have to do meditation and self-love. Self-love. We are giving self-love to our physical body. Silent meditation. There's no music. Just 5 minutes. Take these words which I'm going to give you in this meditation, my dear friends. I am the soul consciousness. I am the energy consciousness. I have created my own body on this earth planet. I will look after my earth. I look after my physical body. I love my physical body. I love my mind. I love my intellect. Every smallest thing, what my physical body does, I appreciate it. I love so much. He's serving me all the time. I will always love him. My love is infinite for him. I have great gratitude. I have so much gratitude to my servant, that is physical body. I express my sincere thanks to my physical body all the time. I forgive, if at all any mistakes, I forgive him. I forgive him. I forgive my servant. Always I forgive, no matter what it is. I want to keep him always healthy, always happy. My servant need to be happy all the time, always. I give him lot of energy. I supply him lot of energy. I love him so much. I give him the energy. I take care of him. I nurture him. I nurture him. I'll see to that he is always healthy. My physical body, my servant need to be healthy all the time. He has to be happy all the time. He is eligible to be happy since he is serving me from the birth to death. From the day of birth till the day of my last day on this earth planet. He is the only one who is serving me, who is taking care of me. So I love him. I love him so much. I thank him for all the things what he is doing for me. He has given the opportunity for me to evolve myself. Soul evolution. For me to evolve, my servant is helping me. He is taking care of me. He is able to meet many great masters. He is able to receive the physical wisdom, spiritual wisdom through his ears. Through his ears, I am able to do the Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. With that, I am going to learn the highest amount of spiritual wisdom. I am going to grow because of my physical body. His ears are helping me. His eyes are helping me. His brain is helping me in order to receive the lot of wisdom. Everything is helping me. Part of my servant, every part of the servant, all the cells are helping my soul evolution, my growth of the soul. Myself, I am evolving with the help of this physical body. Without the physical body help, I cannot grow. My growth is stopped. Hence, I need to make him happy. I need to keep him happy all the time. I want to appreciate him every time. I want to thank him from my deep heart. I want to thank him so much, so much for such a wonderful service he is giving to me through this life, my dear friends. Last 1 minute, friends, final 1 minute, be with your breath. Even if there are small mistakes, small errors happen at my servant, I love him. Still, I love him. I thank him. I forgive him. I have no regret. I forgive him. I always forgive him. I coach him. I mentor him. I love myself. I love myself. I love everybody. I love everything around me. Love thyself. Love thyself, neighbor. Last 30 seconds, my dear friends. Last 30 seconds. Be with your breath. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds. Through meditation, you are self-loving, your servant. You are giving a lot of self-love, so-called loving your physical body, loving your physical body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Please open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. So, okay, friends. So let's come back normal and